doing them open everybody's having a beautiful day. We started early but late because I actually put the timer to start at 9 10. But we started before 9:10, but we started after 9 o'clock. First thing I'm gonna do is put some of these lotions on my hands. All right, so what we're gonna be discussing today, just so we can be clear. I want to discuss this Little Durk thing. I think DJ Academics made a point. He said Little Durk might be trying to get these guys to crash out and say some weirdo shit. But besides that, I want to discuss some NBA Youngboy shit because I heard somebody make a point. And after thinking about, even the concept of Dirk trying to get these NBA Youngboy to crash out, it kind of lends that idea lends to some other things that might be going on in some other motives or theories. So therefore, we're going to talk about that. What else we got in the docket? We got something else on the docket. Let me check it real quick. Young Thug. Oh, I wanted to start it off with Young Thug and something 6ix9ine. For everybody that don't know, Young Thug's baby mama was murdered. I wanted to start the show off by saying that because I don't want to talk about this topic the whole entire show because this is another sad thing, and I don't want this to take up the whole entire show talking about this depressing topic. Young Thug's baby mama, his son, I forgot how old, I forgot what the name of the son is, but the son is 14 years old. She was just recently killed. She was just recently killed. Basically, what happened is she was in a bowling alley. She went to a party that was for a friend of hers. She was at the bowling alley. She got into an argument with a guy over a fucking bowling ball. This is retarded. She got into an argument with a guy over a bowling ball. The guy decided to wait outside for her a half an hour. The guy left and decided to wait a half an hour outside for her. What in the hell? And then he shot her. So there's a whole bunch of problems with that. One, you're a whole grown man. How the hell are you waiting outside for a woman? That's one. Two, it was an argument over a bowling ball. How the hell are you waiting outside for anybody? What the hell are you talking about? It was an argument over a bowling ball. I don't understand this. Like, I'm confused. Like, you leaving, going home, and then waking up the next day, was there going to be repercussions if you didn't take care of that situation? I'm confused. Now, I don't know the demographic of the individual that shot her. But sadly enough, we all think it was a black dude. Let's keep it a stack. We all think it was a black dude. So my condolences goes out to her family. My condolences goes out to his family, Young Thug. Obviously, everybody that loved her. Because this is just really a tragedy. And at some point, we have to decide that we're going to be men out here. And not every little tiny situation means that we have to attack each other and cause harm. Not every little tiny situation. We doing roll call at the 5-minute mark. I'm sorry. Somebody just sent me a text. All right, so I wanted to just get on that real quick, just get over that topic, and then I want to talk about this Little Durk NBA Youngboy. And as soon as we get to 30, I told y'all I smoke some weed with y'all tonight, right? Because y'all know I smoke. I just don't make a big deal about it. I said on Fridays I'll smoke with y'all. But y'all know I don't really care to smoke on live. I don't really care to do it. So what we'll do is when we get to 30 likes, I'll start smoking. I'll smoke, when I feel like smoking when we get to 30 likes. If we don't at least get to 30 likes, then, fuck it. Because I don't really care to smoke anyway. But I know some of y'all guys are smokers, and y'all might want to smoke with me. So I said, fuck it. I'll meet y'all somewhere in the middle. Right? I'm meeting you in the middle, right? I'm going to meet you somewhere in the middle. With that being said, Let's talk about this Little Durk shit real quick. Little Durk said something in the beginning of that song, Aha, right? Little Durk needs. Okay, hold on. So Little Durk has a song. He drops the song Aha. In the beginning of Aha, what's the number one thing that he's saying? This is all jokes. Nothing is serious. Nothing is real. Right? It's the number one thing he's saying in the beginning of the jump off. He's not stupid. He's doing that for court purposes. If you're going to use my words against me, I'm going to make sure in this song where I'm saying a couple of things or I'm not saying a couple of things, I'm also saying this is just for entertainment. Because that's what music should be anyway, just for entertainment, just so we could be clear. Shout out to Kenneth Williams. He says salute. What up, Stilo Facts? He says salute Jack Frost, and he's dropping all of those flames, and everything is on fire. It's lit. What up, Ken Thompson? Says I saw two teens fighting on a concourse. I swore that was you. You swore I was both of the teens at the same time? First of all, shout out to the fact that shout out to the idea of you thinking I look like a teen. You know what? I'm okay with everything after that. Stilo Fact says she heard about the situation with Young Thug's baby mama. Yeah, that was sad. That's a fact. Stilo Fact says, word up, let's go. What up to the artist formerly known as Anandre? He says, all of the frauds. Let's go. Shout out to the Arter D Glass. He says, good evening, bro. Salute. You already know what it is. Dropping all of those frauds. My nigga Springs, what in the hell? I've been waiting for you to send me, you rat bastards. Hold on, I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Springs, are you serious? I've been waiting for you to send me something. Have you sent me anything? Okay, first of all, DM it to me. You have to tell me in my DMs when you send me stuff. I am not lying when I tell you I have like, I think 50-something thousand unopened emails. So you have to send me, I'm not even lying, yo, show job. So you have to send me, you have to tell me when you emailing me anything pertinent. You have to be like, yo, I'm emailing it so I can flag that shit immediately. All right, I'm going to put my email in the chat. I've been waiting for you to send me the damn thing, man. What the fuck, yo? I'm sorry about this, y'all. Here we go. Commercial. Gave myself a whole commercial. Now I'm gonna put another like in there. When we get to when we get to 30 likes, I'm gonna light up. This is my email. When we get to 30 likes, I'm gonna light up. I told you I'm gonna smoke with y'all tonight. I told you I'm gonna smoke with y'all tonight. Also, the saloon is open. So all drops are saloon drops. All drops are saloon drops. Saloon is open. I'm here for all of the shenanigans. Let's go. I'm here for all of the shenanigans. Let's go. Oh shit, these motherfuckers is recommending my video. Motherfuckers recommending my video. Let's go. I'm sorry about this, y'all. I'm sorry about this, y'all. I'm happy about that. I'm just happy about they recommending my videos again. What up, Nervin Numbers? Says salute to the BBN. What up, Rich? Said what up, Frost? Chilling. All drops is saloon drops. But give me a minute for everybody that want to do saloon. Give me a minute. Could y'all at least wait until we get to 30 likes? That's after we start smoking. When we get to 30 likes, I'm going to light up and take a couple of pulls. So I told y'all I'm going to smoke with y'all tonight. So for anybody that wants to smoke with me tonight, hit that like button. I want to say this much, right? So Lil Durk is extremely calculating. I think Lil Durk is the dude that if you tell him what to do, he gonna go do it. Lil Durk is the dude, right? That had good tutelage. You understand? Like from a young age, they was giving him game and giving him good tutelage. Like you could see it. Some niggas is wise beyond their years because they had to be wise behind their years. Some people are wise beyond their years because they was taught to be that way. He looks like he was taught. You see, when people are wise beyond their years because they had to be, sometimes they're erratic. They're you don't know what they're going to do the next minute from 1 minute to the next. They're just unpredictable. But when people get their wisdom at a young age and it's taught to them and it's given to them and it's placed in them, it's more all right, somebody's sending me some. So the reason why I'm saying this is because I don't think NBA Youngboy has that same situation. I don't even think NBA Youngboy is wise beyond his years. I think NBA Youngboy has a whole bunch of hooker game. NBA Youngboy has a whole bunch of hooker game. I'm not even mad at him. He learned his game from his moms, who was slick with it, I'm pretty sure. All right? So I say all that to say this. That case that they're taking care of right now, right? The one that his homeboy is about to take them 10 years. We don't even know if his homeboy is going to talk and be evidence on him. We don't know if his homeboy is going to talk and be evidence on him. All we know is that his homeboy took a deal for 10 years and he said that the guns is his. I'm assuming that his homeboy is not going to take evidence on him, just so we could be clear. I'm assuming he's not. Because I don't see them saying, okay, we're going to give you 10 for the jump off. Because in reality, why would he tell if they're not going to give him a fucking 5K1, right? If they're not gonna just, that don't make sense. You might as well stay solid. NBA Youngboy's gonna be millionaire for years to come. Hold your man down. First of all, you should just stay solid in the first place, just so we could be clear. So I don't think he's snitching. I'm not leaning that way. But we have to keep open the option or the possibility that there's a good chance that NBA Youngboy homeboy. We don't know what type of time he on. Remember, the DA already knew that they was going to throw the shit out of court. They knew that shit wasn't going to fly. I told y'all that shit wasn't going to fly. Could we just be clear on something? I'm going to say something real quick. I told y'all that shit wasn't going to fly. I told y'all that they was going to throw the fucking thing out of the court case. Because I've been telling y'all that they had no reasonable reason to have the fucking the photos in the first place because they never had a warrant. They just showed up out of nowhere. They never had a warrant. They never had nothing. They just took everything, said it was evidence, locked them dudes up. I've been told y'all that they was going to throw the shit out of court. I've been told y'all that. And then all of a sudden they were saying, oh, they're going to allow the shit in. I said, wow, you got me. I didn't think they was going to allow the shit in. Remember that? I don't know if I made a whole video saying I was wrong, but I know that during one of the lives, I stopped the show for at least 20 minutes talking about how I fucked up. I made a talk. I didn't even, and turns out I was right. So shout out to that shit. I stopped the show to talk about it. Like, yo, I didn't think they was gonna allow the because that's a big deal. I didn't think they was gonna allow the photos in because remember they said that somebody called and then they asked for the proof that somebody called. Then they couldn't show that somebody called. Then they said, oh, nobody called. Remember, they said an old lady called. Then they was like, no, then they was like, they couldn't show the old lady to the court. So then they said, oh, no, it wasn't an old lady. What happened was there was a police officer, and they tried to get a police officer, and then they couldn't get that guy because the court kept saying, bring him to court. And then they said, no, it was somebody that was undercover. And then, so they said, okay, bring the undercover person for me to see him. They don't have to see him. I want to see him. That's what the judge is saying. You don't have to. So these people's identities don't get exposed. He just want to see them so he could corroborate the evidence. The judge, you understand what I'm saying? They never brought anybody. Nobody ever showed up, so it got thrown out. But I told y'all that was gonna happen. That's why I was surprised when they let it in the first place. I was like, how? So what happened is, right before the shit got thrown out, like I told y'all the shit was gonna get thrown out. I'm assuming at that point the DA, the prosecuting attorneys, went to Homeboy and gave him, the option to take this deal because they whole fucking case is falling apart. He took the deal. If he doesn't take the deal, he might be able to skate. There was a ton of people there. Only 2 people got arrested. They can't prove who guns those was. Those was not my guns, homie. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I know those wasn't my guns because me and Youngboy came together. That's how come I know those wasn't our guns. And don't even say all guns. That's how come I know those wasn't my guns. Me and Youngboy drove there together. I didn't come with no guns. Me and Youngboy drove there together. Then automatic you say Youngboy had no guns either because we was all in the same car. We drove there together. We had no guns. Ain't my guns, officer. Now you can't say nothing. Because before they knew that they was going to throw the shit out, nigga took the deal. I'm not mad at him, though. 9 times out of 10, they spoke to Youngboy's team, and maybe he most likely said, I'll take care of your family. There's niggas in jail right now that don't got niggas that's going to take care of their family. So, just a point to be made. So he might be trying to get Youngboy to crash out. Because I'm saying all that to say, if the FBI just missed him, they probably looking for something right now. You understand what I'm saying? I take too long to get the point sometimes. But if the FBI feel like they just missed him, they might be looking for something to snatch NBA Youngboy up right now. I told y'all, I said I'm going to smoke with y'all tonight. And I said the saloon is open tonight. I said, wait on, if anybody's trying to pull up to the saloon, give me a minute. Wait until after I light up. I told y'all I'll light up at 30 likes whenever we get to 30 likes. I told you because I smoke with y'all. I said, once a week, I smoke with y'all maybe on Fridays. So we get to 30 likes, I'm going to smoke. Because I know some of y'all smoke. I mean, I smoke, but, like, I'm not one of those people that be like, oh, let me just, so everything's about the, nah. I don't know. I smoked a while back. We had 31 likes, all right? So whenever I get ready to want to take a toke, I'm going to light up. I'm not in the mood. Yo, so check this out. All Durk has to do is keep dropping diss tracks and NBA Youngboy is going to keep talking crazy. But I don't know if it's Durk trying to get NBA Youngboy caught up or if it looks like NBA Youngboy is trying to get other niggas caught up. I don't think nobody's trying to get nobody caught up, just so we can be clear. But when people are starting these unnecessary beefs, a lot of time the thing that we do now is say that somebody is trying to get somebody caught up. What I'm saying is NBA Youngboy is the one starting the unnecessary beefs. Sometimes beefs are necessary. Sometimes they're not. I think NBA Youngboy is starting unnecessary beefs. Yo, look. So me and dude is beefing, right? I don't got to name you. Like, you his people, but I don't got to name you. You understand what I'm saying? Did you do something? Was you a part of a project that helped him say, was you part of a situation where he spoke down on me? Was you a part of a situation where he talked shit about me? If not, I don't need to speak on you. I don't care how much music you did with him. Did you do something with him that has something to do with me? Shout out to Lenny Lewis. Lenny Lewis says, I'm in. He has a drink and out. Got work tomorrow. Respect. Salute to Lenny Lewis. Lenny Lewis pulls up to the saloons. He comes in. He looking all dapper. He got on a whole zoot suit. Remember, the saloon is in 1860s. The saloon is in the 1860s. Lenny Lewis comes in. He has a whole zoot suit on. He got a whole cane on. He's coming in. He's stepping. He's like, hey, all of the things. He looks at the bartender. The bartender looks at Lenny Lewis. Lenny says, I got the whole $10. I heard that I could go upstairs with the ladies for $10. The bartender says, not a problem. But if you got $10 more, we're going to send up some champagne. Shout out to Lenny Lewis. He starts walking up the stairs. And as he's creeping up the stairs, the ladies upstairs is giggling. His shoulders, he got to turn sideways because his zoot suit, the shoulders is so far out, it's scratching up against the wall as he walk up the stairs. So he has to turn sideways. The ladies, they love them some Lenny Lewis. Shout out to Lenny Lewis, the first mofo to pull up into the saloon. Who's next? Freaking he came in with a whole zoot suit. It was purple. He had a whole purple and gold zoot suit. Shout out to Lenny Lewis. All of the things. Let's go. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have some fun tonight. What the fuck? I was looking for a lighter. I wanna have some fun tonight. I'm up for all the shenanigans, just so we could be clear. Yeah, so that's what it looks like to me. NBA Youngboy is arguing with everybody, so I don't know. I don't see Lil Durk trying to get NBA Youngboy caught up. NBA Youngboy is the dude arguing with everybody. Right? Am I wrong on that? Am I wrong on that? NBA Youngboy is the dude arguing with everybody. I don't see Durk as the one trying to get anybody caught up. But I mean, I could be wrong. I think Durk is antagonizing them though, because not for nothing, I think Durk's songs are better. I think that the diss tracks that they dropped against each other, I think Durk's was better. Period. Period. Put it in the chat. Who y'all got? Put it in the chat. Who y'all got? Durk or Youngboy on the diss tracks so far? Who y'all got? Durk or Youngboy on the diss track so far? Who y'all got? I'm curious. I got Durk. That aha is just too. The aha is just dope. The aha is just dope. That dope. The aha is just dope. It's just dope. I think aha is an upper echelon diss track. For real, for real. I think he made something right there. That's just my opinion. I think he made something right there. What we talking about? Put it in the chat, man. Like, nobody chatting, nobody talking tonight. Nobody. We talking about whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm up for all the shenanigans. Whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm about to put a t-shirt on. I got a t-shirt on. I've been waiting to kick that guy. Aha was better than I Hate Youngboy, but I Hate Youngboy reminded me of the old game disses with the name drops. Yeah, I think that is the one thing that's gonna make a lot of people like NBA Youngboys probably better, other than them just being NBA Youngboy fans. That he just dissed a lot of people. He kinda went, and I'm not gonna say the game, because I'm gonna say the first person that really did that, first of all, just so we could be clear, is KRS-One. And then the next person that did him after that was effective was Ice Cube. And then the next person that did it after that was effective was fucking Tupac. So then maybe you could say 50 Cent. And then after 50, so it's a little bit further back than the game. That's all I'm saying. The Art of D Glasses, I'm working on the logo design, so I'm here listening. Nah, you the man, my dude. You already know. Salute. We got to figure out how to get that shit up on fucking Teesprings. Speaking of, do you think the game can see M? First of all, the drugs. All of the drugs. Before the game said that he could take M on, that nigga overdosed a couple of times. They rushed that nigga straight from the hospital. We couldn't see the intravenous tube in his arm. he needed for hydration. That nigga was total bonkers. I don't know what to tell you. They gave him psychedelics right before that fucking Drink Champs interview. You know what? They gave him that that alcohol that's illegal. I don't know what was going on with the game. That nigga crazy. He says, because I don't think he's so crazy saying that. The game is bananas saying that. First of all, stop everything. Do you understand how deep M's catalog is? I think that that's the point that people are missing. Eminem's catalog is incredibly deep. Incredibly deep. Eminem's top 20 songs. That's my main. What the hell is going on with this? Stop uncharging. Eminem's catalog is incredibly deep. Very few rappers would have a chance against him. The game is not one of them. The game is not one. What are you going to do when Eminem brings the game? It's not going to work. It's not going to. And you know 50 Cent ain't going to come out and do the song with him. 50 Cent ain't going to come out and do the song with him. So he going to be out there doing both him and 50 part. He got 2 mics. He going to be like this with 2 mics doing him and 50 part. Busting wild nuts. Copy. I like busting them sane nuts. I like my nuts to at least have a GED. Shout out to that shit. Shout out to that shit. I don't know what's going on with you niggas. All of the drugs. This nigga name is retarded. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Shout out to that shit. Nah, the game ain't got a chance. Why? The game should go up against T.I. How about that? How about that? T.I., go up against the game. If you could take the game, right? Check this out. If T.I. go up against the game, 50 might come out for the game. Just to spite T.I. for talking shit. Nah, they don't fuck with each other. They don't fuck with each other. Don't fuck with each other. Damn. But yeah, T.I. should go up against the game. I got the game. I don't know. That's a close one. I might got T.I. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think whoever performs better is going to win that night. I think they both have the catalog. I think they both have the material. And I think they both have the charisma. I think whoever goes out there and put on a better show will win that night. So that's why I think that'll be a good versus. You understand what I'm saying? See, the thing is, the Locks and Dipset actually was a really good versus. Even though, in my opinion, the Dipset was going to lose regardless. The problem was Dipset didn't show up ready to perform. Them niggas went and got in shape. They ready to perform now. Of course, I've heard 300 bars. But you do know he has to have more than one song, right? You do know that. You know, to win the verses, he has to have more than one song, right? I'm sorry about this shit. I'm saying, so yeah. You know, Eminem has good songs also. Y'all say he got 300 bars. That song, like, Eminem don't have good songs. Eminem has good songs also. Y'all know that, right? I mean, I don't know if y'all know that. This is a real question. It's one song. Usher should call out Chris Brown. Usher should call out Chris Brown. Usher should call out Chris Brown. Who's here for that? Who's here for that? Usher should call out Chris Brown. Who's here for that? We off the rails tonight. We doing whatever, all right? I should have wrote off the rails in the title. That's what I should have wrote the title. We just off the rails tonight. Yo, hold on. So, nobody don't think Usher should challenge Chris Brown? I think Usher should challenge Chris Brown. Chris Breezy gonna probably win, but I think Usher should challenge him. I want to know who's here for that. Niggas don't be getting it. Like, this is the problem with the verses, right? People be putting shit together dependent on what kind of music they make. Oh, those guys rap fast. Let them go against each other. That's not the way I'm seeing the verses. I'm looking at verses as far as if somebody, how they contrast or how they're similar. You understand what I'm saying? Because some similarities work well when they battle against each other, whereas some contrasts also work well when they go in against each other. Like, there's sometimes you could put people with similar techniques and similar styles and they'll be battling and the shit would just seem monotonous and you won't enjoy both parties. You understand what I'm saying? And the same could be said about when you do something with contrasting. Rather, it won't be monotonous, but it'll look disastrous. It'll look chaotic. You understand what I'm saying? But when you have masters of either craft and you could put them in this position, then it wouldn't look chaotic. So if you have people who have contrasting or conflicting styles and they're both masters of their craft, and if you put them in the right situation or in the right position and you oppose them with one another, it'll be like a nice balancing act. It'll be like tennis, and they're just and it'll be a 2-hour long fucking rally. You understand? And that's what you want. And that's what I will be trying to make. Tennis with a 2-hour long rally. You know? And I think that that's what Usher and Chris Brown could be. The only bad thing is, there's only one bad thing. And that is, Usher's going to come out there trying to do the dance steps from 2006, and he's not going to win with those. Eminem is incredible, but he's really, especially these days, be saying a lot of nothing. Okay, so this is what Eminem is. This is how come I know Rakim is one of his favorite rappers, besides the fact that he stated it. One of the things that Rakim and a lot of Rakim disciples do is, or followers, whatever you want to call it. We're not really followers of the Most High, but you get my point. People whose style was birthed from Rakim do is, we do a lot of super braggadocio just talking about ourselves shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we do. So I do it in a way where I'll tell a story so I could be imaginative and creative. I think sometimes when people do it, individuals they can't really grasp the concept of what's being said. That's why I said I be saying raps, and I get people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So I try to make sure I put lines in there that's at least catchy and witty. You understand what I'm saying? So it's no peace. It's hot flames, low grease. So there's no seats, just migraines, dope beats. You in coach seats. I'm in first class with a pros beat. You don't know me. I'm a throwback like Cochise. You a whole phony. Y'all Indians with no chiefs. A report with no briefs. My report will remain brief till I tour with the main sheep. I don't comply with the sheep. They wonder why we beef. We different. I'm the coral in the reef, the protein in the beef, the enamel on the teeth, the foam on the release. Catch them causing fire to cease. I can't, I'm required to beast, like I'm plotted at the feast. My clean cut clean through the sheets. I'm tired of cheats, sliding them with the cleats. You reap what you sow, so we G.I. Joe in these streets. See my flow on these beats. The music is the treadmill, imposing lyrics, my eats. See, I forgot why I started rapping. But the point being is, I just said a lot of braggadocious shit. But I made sure that I said a lot of dope-ass slick rhymes. And then on top of that, I'm telling a story. I'm taking you from point A to point B. So I don't know what anybody else is doing. So it's no peace. It's high flames, low grease. So there's no seats, just migraines, dope beats. Niggas is ready to pop. Ain't nobody sitting down. Everybody's standing up. There's no seats. It's hot flames, low grease. So there's no seats, just whew. Rich says, I don't like people throwing West Coast artists in the hay with mumble rappers. There's different types of rap. We're not going to do that. Rich says, don't act like West Coast brothers wasn't influenced by East Coast pioneers. Also, the rap came from the Bronx, so everybody was influenced. Eminem is incredible. He's really special. The game top five dead or alive on the West Coast. Moschino says that. The game is dope. I like the game. T.I.'s one of my favorite rappers. I said I want him to go against T.I. legitimately. Put it like this. Busta is not one of my favorite rappers. But I do think Busta would smash T.I. in the verses. T.I.'s legitimately one of my favorite rappers. Legitimately. Legitimately one of my favorite rappers. See, I'm like this. Just because something is what others might consider to be the best, that might not be what I enjoy the most. I'm going to stay true to who I am. You understand? So somebody might say, well, that's better. That might be better, but that might not be what I enjoy the most, if that makes any sense. I want to see Ludacris do another one, but I don't know who could go against him, and it'd be interesting. Who could Little John go against? Let's get some crunk music out there. Who are some crunk music makers? Let's get Little John out there with somebody. Let's get two conflicting styles. But we got to get masters. Yeah, I give credit where credit is due. That's a fact. Like I tell everybody, yo, you got to understand, I'm a Knicks fan. I hate Michael Jordan for what he did to my team. But I do respect that he is the best basketball player I've ever seen. Little John is a producer. That's a producer battle. That's a fact. That's why I was saying, like, that's why I thought about it. And I'm like, well, Little John creates crunk. So maybe we put crunk up against somebody that creates a different type of music. Right? Does that make sense or does that not make sense? So it's no peace. It's high flames, low grease. So there's no seats, just migraines, dope beats. You in coach seats. I'm in first class with a pros beat. You don't know me. I'm a throwback like Cochise. You a whole phony. Y'all Indians with no chiefs. A report with no briefs. My report will remain brief. Yo, come on, man. You can't tell me I don't got bars. A formidable grip, portable flip, focal point lit, call it eclipse, the coffinal flip, cause of course it is the sarcophagus, the corpse's grip, sources hit the subordinates when the coordinates clip, calling in the new ordinance, I do my portion and dip, of course it is the cautiousness that is causing the rift, sources trick the bosses, the clauses, the loss is the gift, reckoning with the recollections be distorting the lift, checking for imperfections and sections of dejection, drift, messing with lessons that beckon for your protection, the whiff and incredible gifts. So they steadily miss, nothing to rebel to risk. So we ready to hit to the residue stick. Change the arena, we rap and podcast. Change your demeanor, we brag and stomp ass. All combat on contact from contracts. Conflict with comp stats. Got wit and bomb back. Come on, man. A formidable grip, portable flip, focal point lit, call it eclipse, the coffinal flip, cause of course it is the sarcophagus, the corpse's grip, sources hit the subordinates when the coordinates clip. Calling in the ordinance, I do my portion and dip. Of course it is the cautiousness that is causing the rift. Sources trick the bosses, the clauses, the loss is the gift. Sources, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You think Jordan better than LeBron? Of course I do. Look at who he beat in the finals in his ring. Dudes was... Okay. I'm going to say something real quick. Y'all want to talk sports? Let's talk sports for a second. Do you know how great Karl Malone was? You want to talk sports? Do you know how great Karl Malone was? Do you know how great Karl Malone was? Because you talking about who LeBron beat in the finals. So let's hold on. Do you know how great Karl Malone was? Great. So I don't want to hear how Jordan didn't beat nobody. Do you know how great Barkley was? I'm just naming people he beat in the finals, by the way. Do you know how great Barkley was? Do you know how great Magic Johnson was? Do you know how great Magic Johnson was? I'm just naming people he beat in the finals. Now tell me who LeBron beat in the finals that was better than any of the motherfuckers I named. Tell me who LeBron beat in the finals. I didn't even name Clyde. Copy? But tell me who LeBron beat in the finals that was better than any of the people I named. I'll wait. I also named 3 top 50 players, by the way. I'll wait. Also, Jordan had to beat the Pistons, the bad boy Pistons, to get to the finals in the first fucking place. Curry is not better. Get the fuck out of here. You think Curry is better than... Do you know how great Karl Malone was? He's the weakest player I named. Who's the 3 players I named? Karl Malone, Magic Johnson, and who? Charles Barkley. No, Curry's not better than any of those guys. Curry's fortunate to be in a great system. Those guys could have played in numerous systems. Remember when Curry was in a different system with the same skills? He didn't do as well. I'm just naming facts. When Curry was in a different system with the same skills, he didn't do as well. He had the same skills. He's had those skills since high school, homie. Curry's always had those skills. When they had a different system, he was not as effective. Karl Malone could have played in any system. Barkley could have played in any system. Magic could have played in any system. Top 50 players. Hold on, stop. He beat Tim Duncan? They did beat Tim Duncan one year, right? Okay, he beat Tim Duncan one year. Copy. I'll give you Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan I got over Barkley and I got over Malone. That's a fact. Tim Duncan might be the greatest power forward of all time. You got to name me a power forward that you think is better than Tim Duncan. I can't name one. Giannis, I guess. Don't Giannis play power forward? Giannis? Yeah, Tim better than Karl Malone. Yeah, that's not a Tim a cook call. That ain't even nothing. Tim a cook call. Carl get cooked. Carl get frustrated, get 2 texts. He's out of there. Tim is gonna cook call. That's a fact. Tim is gonna cook Karl Malone. That's a fact. Tim Duncan all day. He the best. I can't name a power forward better than Tim Duncan. What up, Major View? I can't name a power forward better than Tim Duncan. I can't name one. Kevin McHale? No, I don't think he's better than Tim Duncan. But Kevin McHale is better than Barkley. And Kevin McHale is better than fucking Karl Malone. That's a fact. Tim is probably the best power forward ever. Kevin McHale was absolutely better than Barkley and absolutely better than fucking Karl Malone. I'm not even gonna play with it. Kevin McHale was a problem. He was a problem. He's a problem. And he came off the bench. People don't even know that. Kevin McHale came off the bench, y'all. Do you understand how stacked the Celtics was? Kevin McHale came off the bench. I'm joking about what? You don't think Kevin McHale was better than Barkley? Barkley said Kevin McHale was the one guy he could never guard. He said Kevin McHale gave him the biggest problems. Barkley said this out of his own mouth. I'm gonna say this much. This is the thing that makes Tim Duncan the best power forward in my mind ever, and probably quite arguably is I would if I had to choose between picking him or LeBron, I'm picking Tim Duncan. Larry Bird plays small forward, McMahon. I'm sorry. Larry Bird plays small forward, homie. That's why he matched up against Dominique Wilkins. He plays small forward. That's why he matched up against Dominique Wilkins and Mark Aguirre. Who else he matched up against a lot? Bernard King. He's small forward. Dominique Wilkins used to be my favorite basketball player. But that's because he's just used to dunking on everybody. And then I was like, I'm not going to grow to be that tall. I'm not going to be dunking on everybody. So then I started focusing on Isaiah Thomas. And then that's when I started, getting my shit together. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all ain't see me balling? Hold on. Y'all ain't see me balling? Because niggas be like, I keep trying to tell y'all I don't be capping. When I be telling y'all I could do shit, I don't be capping. Stop believing niggas that be saying I be lying. I don't be capping. Hold on. I don't be capping. This is just some regular dribbling. I'm not really going hard though, because I'm just not really going hard, just dribbling regular. I got this move that I've been practicing to throw the guy's timing off. Dribbling is about timing. Just practicing the move right there. Catch it, hit it off the body, bang, bang, go straight into the crossover, the killer crossover, bang. I'm fortunate. I got a killer crossover. I got the Iverson crossover, and I got the Isaiah Thomas crossover. If you want to know what the Isaiah Thomas crossover look like, that's what Harden does. Harden does that. That shit you see Harden do, that's what Isaiah Thomas do. That's the Isaiah Thomas shit. I grew up doing that shit. That shit is unguardable. No, Anthony Davis is too soft. Tim Duncan is not soft. Anthony Davis is soft. You got to tell me about plays, and I'll tell you what I think. Larry Bird started at the small forward. He literally started at small forward. Literally started the game at small forward. This is what I'm. All right, I'm wrong, man. I don't even care about that. You know what? You right. I don't even care about that. I got Tim Duncan over Durk. Oh, you writing rap. Shout out to that. You said my wordplay is duty, and you said losses is flip tosses, is clip bosses, and trip sources is dipping Porsches. That's not, you're not saying nothing. Losses is flip. What the fuck does that mean? Tosses, losses is flip, tosses a clip, bosses to trip. You're not even saying nothing. You're not saying nothing. You just, all right, whatever. Shout out to that shit. You're not saying nothing. Shout out to you though. Great wordplay. You're the man. Joel Embiid, best center ever. You think Joel Embiid is, first of all, you think Joel Embiid is better than Wilt Chamberlain? That's one. Two, you think Joel Embiid is better than Olajuwon? That's two. You think Joel Embiid is better than Shaq? Okay, so that's the. You want me to keep going or should I stop? You think Joel Embiid is better than Patrick Ewing? You want me to keep going or should I stop? You think Joel Embiid is better than David Robinson? You want me to keep going or you want me to stop? Because these are all centers I would take over Joel Embiid. These are all centers I would take over Joel Embiid. All of them. Absolutely every single last one of them. And I think they will whoop Joel Embiid ass. He would get smoked. He would get smoked. Y'all better go learn about these. Do y'all know anything about basketball? Nah, I think Joel Embiid to give Alonzo Mourning. Nah, I don't think Alonzo Mourning could handle Joel Embiid. I think Joel Embiid. Nah, Alonzo Mourning can't handle Joel Embiid. Alonzo Mourning's big fault was that he should have been a power forward. That was his big fault. Alonzo Mourning was only 6'11". If he would have grew 2 more inches, he would have been a problem. If Lonzo Mourning would have got to 7 foot, he would have been a problem. Lakers Shaq or no, Lakers Shaq, because he was just smarter. He played smarter. Who's a hell of a defender? He plays smarter with the Lakers. I like smart players. Because I don't want to have to play hard. Like, when you got dumb niggas on your team, you got to play hard. Yeah, no, he was like, no, 6'7". He was like 6, my fault. He was like 6'9" or some shit like that. Alonzo Mourning was like 6'9", 6'10". Pardon me. He was like 6'9", not 6'7". He was like 6'9". What I said, like 6'10", 6'11"? He was about like 6'9". That's why I said 2 more inches, and then I said 7 foot. So my brain wasn't even thinking right, but I was on the right on the right path. If he would have grew to be like 7 foot, Alonzo Mourning would have been a problem. He just was 6'9". That's it. He probably should have drank a little bit more water, and I'm not even being funny. You call it a Marvin Gaye Scully? I don't know. I just bought it from the store. I like how it look on me. I like how it look on me so much. I bought like a ton of red ones. And I bought like a whole bunch of the color ones. I kept buying them until the store stopped selling them. So I have like a ton of them shits everywhere. I'm just not on Clubhouse. Please don't ask me about it. Yeah, Hakeem Olajuwon could defend David Robinson. Who said he can't? You just putting words in my mouth? I don't know what you're talking about. You just putting words in, I don't know. You just want to randomly say that? Yeah, sure. Hakeem Olajuwon could 100% handle David Robinson. He was a better center. He was a better player. Let's keep talking about Hakeem Olajuwon. Mitch Richmond was a beast. I'm so sad for him that he had to stay. He had to play his whole career in Sacramento. Mitch Robinson was a beast. He was one of the few people I saw giving it to Jordan when he went up against him. What up, First Class? He's one of the few people I really saw giving it to Jordan. Like, he gave Jordan problems, for real. And then I just seen him cooking niggas. Like, you know, I'm over here on the East Coast. So I used to see him, so I see him cooking niggas. Like, damn, this nigga Mitch Richmond. Remember, he had to go up against Run TMC. So he had his own problems over there. Besides having to play in Sacramento. Who's the most overrated NBA player? Yeah, he played on Golden State. They traded him when they put Run TMC together. He was on Golden State first. No. Yeah, he was Run TMC. They traded him from Run TMC to Sacramento. Pardon me. Yeah, you're right. They traded him from Run TMC to Sacramento. That's when it was him and what's that white boy name from Queens? That white boy from Queens and Tim Hardaway. Chris yeah, Chris, I can't remember the nigga name though. Chris Mullen. That nigga had the jump shot. Chris Mullen shit was so sweet. That nigga shit was pure. Nigga was from Queens. I'm gonna tell you what it is. A lot of New York basketball players is like this. If you could shoot, it's most likely it's because you okay, so a lot of dudes in New York can't shoot. What? No, let me change what I'm saying. A lot of the dudes in New York that can't shoot because they usually shooting outside when there's fucking gusty ass winds and shit. So they don't never get their shit straight. Cause the wind, because I'm gonna let you know, I used to go to the park, and if it's a day that it's a windy day, I'd be like, nope, I'm going to the rack today because I want to win. So I'm going to the rack. If I see somebody that I know he's a jump shot shooter, I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna save my energy. I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna let them jack up some fucking threes or jump shots or whatever the fuck they shooting. I'm gonna let them step. I'm gonna step back and let them jack them bitches up. It's windy. When we get the rock, I'm going to the rack. We get the rock, I'm going to the rack. And I'm not one of them guys that call foul that much either. So I plan on scoring. I plan on making this. I plan on making it. I'm gonna go to the rack. I plan on making it. I'm gonna break this nigga that's in front of me. I'm gonna do a move on purpose to catch the nigga that's in back of the guy that's in back of me and that's in front of me. And then once I see that nigga lean or look the wrong other way and he's out of position, then I'm just gonna cross this nigga in front of me and go to the rack. That's what I did. That's what I do. Boom, boom. I'll get that other niggas to be out of position. I'm gonna cross this nigga, bang, and I'm gonna go right to the rack. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah, they used to just grab my arms. But that's why, like, you just get used to getting grabbed. I don't know what to tell you. Like, they used to literally just grab my arms, and I used to just have to. That's why another reason why I got to why I'm good with my left hand, because they will grab my right arm. So I used to have to finish with my left sometimes. Who, me? No, never. I would have played in high school. The coach asked me to. Coach asked me to try out for the team. I would have played in high school. I was never my plan was never. I thought I was gonna be a rapper. The only thing I ever smoke is weed. I don't know what you. I don't know the names and none of this shit. Like the shit that I got from the from the just regular. I don't know all the names. I can't tell you. Sometimes I didn't go to the because I go to a weed store actually. Uh, they got the people that got like the license, you could buy it and shit like that. We going there, but I didn't go there, so I don't know the name of this shit. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Um, No, I never was wanted to go to the. I only learned how to play basketball because I didn't want to go to high school and be the only black dude that didn't know how to play basketball because I thought all black people knew how to play basketball. So I took a whole summer off. I didn't do nothing. I just dedicated every day to getting better at basketball, and then I just got so good that by the time the school year started, the first time the coach saw me play, he said, "Try out for the team." I just, this is no cap. This is all real facts. I just dedicated that whole 2 months. I didn't go hang out with my friends. I didn't do nothing. Whenever I came outside, I was either dribbling the basketball or going to the park if I wasn't coming from it. Nah, you right, Carlton Smalls. I'm terrible. How about that? I'm the worst rapper ever, Carlton Smalls. I don't give a fuck what you think. The hell? I'm the worst rapper ever. Matter of fact, Carlton Smalls, you will never find a rapper more worse than me. I put you under the ground, roll over where the hearse will be. And it's first to me. Nigga, you just be thirsty, B. And when they start turking, I just be the worst in me. But firstly, they want to understand that thirst will be slipping right out of their teeth if the because the curse is free. But I'm bursting me. Niggas be like, they be irking me, but I don't give a fuck, nigga. You're Derby D. What was your question? I said I never tried to want to make it to the league. I don't understand how I didn't answer your question. I just played basketball because I just told you. I literally answered your question as deeply as I can. I only started playing basketball because when I was going to high school, I didn't know how to play. And I didn't want to be the only nigga, the only black guy in the school that didn't know how to play basketball. Everybody was going to make fun of me. So I took the whole summer off and I did nothing but practice. I used to wake up at freaking what I used to wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning so I could be to the park by 9. My freaking stepmother used to make fun of me because I be in the house doing calf raises all day like this. I'm washing the dishes, I'm doing calf raises. I'm watching the TV, I'm doing calf raises. I just be just doing calf raises all day. She used to be like, "What's wrong with you? Is anything wrong?" And I'd be like, "Nah, I want to dunk." I was like, "Nah, I want to dunk." I already could dunk, but like, I was scared. Dunking is not just about how high you could jump. It's also about knowing you could do it. Shout out to Lex Luger with the $9.12 drop. Lex Luger pulls up into the saloon. He got his horse on his shoulders like this. He's giving it the torture rack. He tries to come in sideways through the door. The head is bumping into the doorway. The bouncer sees him. He starts trying to push the horse back out. They say, "Why you keep doing these things?" He's like, "Come on, we just want to get a drink." He's trying to bring the horse inside. He said he wants to bring the horse upstairs to the ladies. He's like, "Get out of here." They push him out the door. He goes, he takes the horse over to the barn. He comes back. He says, "I'm trying to get my horse a drink of water, you rat bastards." Shout out to Lex Luger. He keeps trying to get that horse into the saloon for some strange reason. While he's giving it the torture rack. We have no idea why. Um Who's next? Who's next, you rat bastards? Saloon is open. Freaking yeah, but yeah, I never want to go to the league. I mean, who wouldn't want to play basketball in the NBA? I'm not gonna say it like that. Like, who don't got dreams of that? You know what I'm saying? But that was never nothing that I like thought about going after. Like, seriously, honestly. I did bust quite a few niggas' asses that played like D1 basketball. I bust some niggas. Well, let me not say it like that. That's not fair. Used to play with quite a few dudes that actually played D1 basketball. Sometimes they got the best of me. Sometimes I got the best of them. And I played with at least like the niggas I grew up playing basketball with. At least maybe 15 of them niggas played overseas. Went overseas to go play. Like 15 of them niggas. At least. Yeah, like a lot of the dudes I grew up playing basketball with went overseas to play. That's a fact. I'm gonna tell you a funny story real quick. So there's this dude I used to hoop with. Shout out to this guy, right? So he's pretty good. I don't want to battle anybody. Why do I want to battle somebody? So he's pretty good. So what happened is he's really cocky. Like he's really cocky. Right? So he played with me, and I don't care that he's cocky, because I don't care if you talking shit, if you back it up. He could back it up, so I don't really care. So he's really cocky. So he's always talking like he's better than me. He's not better than me. You understand what I'm saying? But he always talking like he better than me. But I just let him because I don't really care. He's my friend. I don't care if he's saying he better than me. He's my friend. You understand? See, that's the shit I don't get. That's why that's why when people be saying certain shit, I don't be understanding them. Like, that's my friend. I don't care if he think he better than me. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe he better than me. That's my friend. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't take that no way. You understand what I'm saying? So what happened is he comes to this is our friendship was over at this point. I'm about to tell you. This ended our friendship. Listen, I'm about to tell you some shit that ended our friendship. Pay attention. So he comes to come ball with me in the park in the neighborhood I grew up in, over there in the Yankee Stadium. He go over there and I show up. Everybody's like, yo, niggas is dapping me up. Everybody know me. I'm a legend. So the nigga get on the court, and he one of them ball dominating niggas. He got to do all the dribbling and then shoot, and he got to dominate the rock. He played like Russell Westbrook, 100%, 100%. The nigga has one of the worst games I've ever seen him play. The nigga played terrible and got cooked. That's when the kids was on the court. That's before the grown adults that were our age got there. Then the grown adults that was our age got there. These niggas all dapping me up. Everybody fuck with me. Right? That's why I'm trying to explain. The kids that bust his ass, those was the kids. Those are the niggas that look up to me like, oh, like, those are the kids that when they was like 5 and 6 year old coming to the park, I was the nigga that was giving it to niggas. You understand? So then they busting this nigga ass. So hold on. So I'm on the side. I'm kind of laughing. His wife is there and shit. She, whatever. So I'm kind of laughing about it because I'm not really taking it too seriously. Because I don't even think he playing hard, to be honest with you. So I didn't really understand that they was busting his. You got to understand, up to this whole point, I'm laughing. Because I don't think he's playing hard. Because like I'm telling you, this is the worst I've ever seen him play. He's nice. He just had a really bad day. This whole day was terrible for him. And I don't know why. If we would have went any other day, he would have I play with him. He could play. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not balling with niggas and going around New York with niggas that can't play. He could play. Copy? He just had a really bad game. A really bad day. So then the other niggas show up. So he's upset. He angry because he one of them yelling, screaming niggas. So after the game is over, niggas is coming around talking. I had a good game. I was cooking. I was cooking. I don't know what's going on with him. I was cooking. I was cooking to the point where when they called next, because we lost. When they called next, obviously I get picked up. That's not even a sin. So they picked me up. They ain't pick him up. He had to wait. Then he was complaining like, yo, I want to go. I want to go. How I gotta wait? Like he don't, like, you can't wait. Like, why can't you wait, my nigga? You should have won. Like, what the fuck? Like, he ain't, like, making me feel away. You know what I'm saying? Like we go everywhere. Like, you should have won. We was on the same team. I was cooking. You decided to jack up 20 shots and make one. What the fuck? Who are you? You don't got nobody to blame but yourself. Wait your turn, get back on the court, and then show these niggas what's good. So I'm talking to him like that. And he was like, so that was basically the end of our friendship. After that, shit went south. But he was really a good player. Just had a bad game, man. He had a really bad day. That was just a bad day. It's just a bad day for him. He's a good player. He's really good crossover, really quick. he make people have to double him. So that works for me because he gonna dump the ball off. If he dumps the ball off, I'm gonna shoot the midi. I'm gonna make the basket. So it works for me, man. I'm not gonna argue with you. He's a good player. He was good enough that by him thinking he was better than me, I was okay with it. Put it like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he was better than me. You know what I'm saying? But by him thinking that, he was good enough for me to be like, I could live with that. I could live with that. Like, how can you consider yourself to be somebody's friend if they think you better than them at something and you take that as an insult? You understand what I'm saying? Like, how can you be insulted if your friend think that they're better than you? Like, think about that for a minute. You understand what I'm saying? How can you be insulted if your friend thinks that they're better than you at something? That's your friend. Like, first of all, do it matter? Do it matter? So that's not something I could be insulted about. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all when people, like, there's a whole bunch of things that the reason why people get the shit confused, like, when they deal with me is because I just think different than other niggas. I just think different. Again, why the fuck could I be like, my friend think he's better than me? Fine. You think you better than, and then, you know, put it like this. I had a friend that I grew up playing basketball with. Right? I'm not going to call his name. I'm going to call his name because he's quite possibly the best. Okay, so my favorite basketball player that I ever played with on my team to play with ever, period, was my cousin Hook Deuce. After that is a close second is Shannon. Third is Kev. This is the guy I'm talking about. This nigga was nice. He was taller than me. He had long arms. He could jump high. He was fast. He was my fucking Scottie Pippen. He was my fucking Scottie Pippen. He was nice. The only reason why I even met him was because some people brought me to go play basketball against him to bust his ass. See, this is what I mean by I can meet somebody in an adversarial point of view where we going against each other and then become good friends with them. It's the whole disrespect thing that I don't respect. What up, Brooklyn? Yo, Brooklyn, let's hoop tomorrow. I hit you up on your IG. Come to my spot. So hold on. My brother right there. He's the guy I play with right now. I say he a close tie for third, fourth. And the only reason why I say that is, hold on, let me explain about fucking let me see. Yeah, because I don't pick up many partners. I probably only had 2 or 3 other partners at all. I don't pick up many people to be my partner to play basketball. For me to play basketball with you consistently, I have to have so much faith in you. It's incredible. You don't understand. Because I like going into parts of the game where I don't even shoot the ball. Yo, Brooklyn. Yo, call me if you got a second. Everybody say what's up to my niece, Brooklyn. That's Brooklyn with 2 wins. Check this out. Listen, pay attention. I met homie because I had shout out to Chris and Tori. So I used to hang out with these dudes named Chris and Tori that used to live in Executive Towers, this building I used to live in. So on Concourse, 165th Street, Grand Concourse. So I moved over there. My pops moved into that building. I moved over there. So I've met them guys because they used to be at the park or whatever. They was okay basketball players. Tori had a lot of heart. I love having him on my team. Chris was okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I win a lot with them because they knew whenever the game got into the crunch time, whenever shit got tight, to give me the rock. So this is a fact. So they knew to get me the rock. I'll make a play, and then I'll probably try to kick it to one of them. I used to always tell them, you got to be able to hit a midi because they're going to double me. I'm going to kick the ball out. You got to be able to hit the shot. So don't tell me about passing the ball if you don't hit the shot. When I pass it to you, you wide open, you keep missing. So it got to the point where if one of those guys miss, they'll yell at each other because I won't say nothing to them because they're my friends. I don't want to like make them look bad in front of people too tough. So I wouldn't say nothing to them, but they'll yell at each other. Remember, I'm the freaking alpha. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta delegate certain responsibilities to other people. So hold on, let me tell you what happened. So that dude Kev used to bust their ass all the time. But he used to always be at the park when I wasn't at the park. I never met this nigga. I never knew this nigga. I didn't know who this nigga was. So he used to always be like, yo, Psycho Bob gonna bust your ass. Watch when Psycho see you, he gonna bust your ass. That's me. Psycho gonna bust your ass. Who's Psycho? He knew my name because he's heard of me, but he knew me by Spree. So he didn't know who the fuck they was talking about. They called me Psycho Bob. So he didn't know who the fuck they was talking about. So this whole entire time, they was telling him, yo, he gonna bust your ass. He gonna bust your ass. And he was making jokes and he was making fun. He didn't know they was talking about me because that whole park called me Spreewell. So one day, finally, them niggas had him at the park. They was playing. He bust their ass bad. Them niggas came all the way from the park to the spot where we be hustling at. Because we used to be outside hustling. So he came all the way from the park to the spot where we was hustling at. Said, Joe, we need you. I said, what happened? I thought it was a fight. They was like, yo, we need you. I said, what happened? They said, yo, that nigga at the park now. I thought it was a fight. I was like, yo, word? They was like, nah, that nigga Cav at the park now. I was like, oh, Cav, because they brought him by before and I seen him, but I never seen him at the park. So I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go. So I go to the park, jeans and all. I don't got no shorts on, no nothing. I'm in my outside, I'm hustling. I'm on the block and I'm hustling, I'm making money. So I said, all right, fuck it, let's go. My niggas need me. So I walk over, we go back there in back of the old Yankee Stadium. I'm going to tell you how real it was. Listen to how real it was. When I showed up, he was already playing the full. Them niggas was busting them niggas' ass. It was like, remember, we played a 40. We play switch at 20, 40's game. When I stepped on the court, the team, I stepped on the court, I came down. Okay, so people don't understand why I be having a big head about shit. When I came down to the park, the niggas that was losing started cheering, like them and all of their people. But that happened all the time. It's just that this particular day it meant something. Because that nigga was standing there in the park waiting to get his ass bust because they already told that nigga, he told them niggas to go get me. So they went to go get me because they knew where I was at because I'm always out there hustling. So they knew to come get me. So when I'm coming down the stairs, everybody already knew that they sent the nigga to go get me. So when I come down there and they're winning and they up for like 24 to like 10. And then the nigga drop on the other team that's losing. They got 10. I take their spot and we end up running them niggas and end up winning the game like 40 to 30. That's probably why I be having a big head about myself sometimes, because shit like that is true. You know how many people not gonna believe that story? That's why I be having a big head about shit. That's why I just be thinking. That's why I be like, I don't understand why the shit don't work. Shit usually just work for me. Let's keep it in a stack. I'm just keeping it a stack. Shit usually just work for me. When shit don't work, I don't know what's going on. I be confused. Anyway, I started hooping with that nigga. And we started going all over hooping, being in tournaments and everything. He was a real good player. I liked balling with him. That was my homie. I actually started going to church with him and his family. We really like that. So him and his family, because his pops used to hoop too. So I got into a tournament with them. And so his pops, he worked for MTA. So I started hanging out with them. And I felt like a real family atmosphere. Like I go in like family shit with them. So that was dope. Like, you don't know, that's dope. That was dope. One of my favorite friends ever. That's a fact. I got a rap where I literally put it in a rap. I'm gonna tell you the rap. I literally put that memory in one of my raps. A lot of my raps is my memories. A lot of my raps is my memories. That's why right here. I wasn't raised in the trenches. I was birthed in the grime under the benches. It's where I ate, had to find what they couldn't finish. My nourishment, hate, punishment, and the stenches. Never knew love to sow in other families' pictures. Saw fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters. Not troubles, hunger, bullies, and bitches. So on the double, I rumble. It's my mixture. I fix it. Pulling a rickshaw. Metaphors is really deep in this one. But yeah, I literally put that in my rap. I put a lot of my shit in my rap. A lot of my real life shit. I know niggas ain't gonna get it unless I say it, so it don't matter. I wasn't raised in the trenches. I was birthed in the grime under the benches. It's where I ate, had to find what they couldn't finish. My nourishment, hate, punishment, and the stenches. Never knew love to saw in other families' pictures. Saw fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters. Not troubles, hungers, bullies, and bitches. So on the double, I rumble. It's my mixture. I fix it. Pulling a rickshaw. Yo, come on, man. They're picked off their lead figmented picture. The moon say it 2 days with belief of the most sacred is enough pavement to change the ley lines of your subconscious placement. I'm not even going to get into that. I wasn't raised in the trenches. Y'all niggas was fortunate. Y'all was raised in the trenches. Y'all was fortunate. I wasn't raised in the trenches. I wish I was. That would have been better than what I was raised in. I wasn't raised in the trenches. I was birthed in the grime under the benches. It's where I ate, had to find what they couldn't finish. The people that was raised in the trenches. Come on, man. Niggas ain't really fucking with me ball for ball. Even when I'm just fucking with it. Even when I'm just playing. Yeah, what up?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Chilling. Yo, first, yo, you free tomorrow?
Tomorrow I gotta work.
I was gonna say
I
come.
get off at 1.
Yo, come through. We hoop.
Said by you, right?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Said, said when we come by you and hoop.
Yeah, come over here, hoop. I don't got no knee braces, so I'm not gonna go hard. I think since I don't be going hard because I don't got no knee braces, I think people be thinking that I'm like, cause you know I move a lot faster than I actually be playing sometimes. I be lagging.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like I like to keep the game interesting. So a lot of times when we're playing against people I think we're just better than, I be like to keep the game interesting. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, remember that time we was playing spades and I was like, yo, you sure you want to win? And then we started busting ass.
Yeah. Fun times.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you know, we get busy.
Call and learn what savings you qualify for. They've helped qualify
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah. What's good with you, though?
I'm chilling. Lucky I was able to get in. Shit. No, BQ, she was trying to hang out.
How's she doing?
I was like, oh, no. She chill. You know, she's still dealing with the, just bury her on and shit, so.
Yeah. Condolences.
So. But you know, everybody hanging in there. Matter of fact, I wanted to hit you up about some shit. And I want to help me do some shit in the crib.
Copy. Yes, please.
But
Appreciate
that's like probably next week, some shit.
you. Yeah, appreciate you. For real, for real.
Time you making a move over here.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna bullshit for a little while longer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If somebody want to talk about a topic, I guess I'll talk about a topic. But I think I'm gonna
Copy.
bullshit for a little while longer. See if
Yeah.
anybody want to tell some jokes. I'm waiting for the fucking trolls to show up. Not for nothing. Yeah, fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. Right. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate you calling in because I wanted to ask you
No
about the
doubt, bro.
basketball thing. I wanted to ask you a different thing too, but I think I forgot what it was.
No, was it basketball shit?
Yo, oh yeah, yo, is this not the truth though? Am I selfish or do you have to ask me to shoot sometime?
Oh yeah, definitely gotta tell you to shoot.
I passed
A lot.
I passed too much sometimes. Cause it's a team game, man. I wanna. If I pass the ball to the guy and I could see him score. I can't see myself score, so that's another thing. I want to see the play.
Yeah, you doing it for the right reasons. I dig it.
Yeah, I do gotta
I'm
take that
trying
shit.
to
When we was
just
playing
open
against,
up different shit.
yo, when we was playing against some dudes and they cheated, and I said, "I ain't not a problem." And then the next game after that, we was just knocking everything down. Yo, not for nothing, but I think the pick and pop is definitely something that we need to definitely do more of.
Oh yeah, they couldn't stop that.
Yeah, that's a fact. And they and
You was either picking popping, I was popping too.
well,
It didn't make a difference who was doing their thing.
that's a fact. I like the pick and pop going to you though, because I like to make them come to me because you know that they're gonna get scared because of the handle. Yeah, maybe I just in and
I
out.
like when they think a nigga can't shoot.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
and they get jaded up.
Yeah, I like when I shoot the ball and they foul me and I be like, good foul, and they go in. Like, yeah, this is good foul. So yeah, and that's why I say good foul before the ball even go in, just so they know. I already knew it was gonna go in. Good foul. All right, that was a nice effort there.
Gotta tell them try harder next
Yeah,
time.
it was a nice effort. It's a nice effort. I'd appreciate that effort, keeping me on my toes. Yeah, I'm very happy that I don't talk trash like that. But I'm not young no more. Like if I'm still young and I had that, if I could still run like I used to, because I used to play basketball for like 5-6 hours straight. Like if I could still run like that, I'd probably talk a lot more shit than I talk. But I really prefer not to talk shit. I prefer to just talk through the game and say, snide remarks here and there, funny shit here and there.
Yeah.
But I'm not really a you ain't shit guy. You don't really hear me say that. I
know. That time is gone, so gotta do some different shit.
That's a fact. I actually got some shit planned. I just not telling nobody about it because every time I tell somebody about some plans, the shits don't work. So I actually got some shit planned. Also, the podcast that I was just on should be up. So I gotta find out where that's at. They've been hitting me, and they've been hitting me. So I gotta find out where that's at. I gotta get the clips that I'm gonna put up on this channel. And that should be up. And I was supposed to shoot again this Wednesday, but I didn't make it. So I guess I'm gonna shoot again next Wednesday. Whenever they shoot, I think they shoot on Wednesday. I'm not 100% sure because they come from out of town. Okay. Yeah, but also Mike Jones. I know he's been trying to get me to get down to Philly for the longest. He keeps like, yo, you need to. I don't know. Shout out to Jones. I'm gonna let you go though, my brother, because I'm about to get off here anyway.
All right, bro. Stay okay.
Appreciate you. Later.
All right, we linked them all.
You already know.
Got it. I influence niggas that influence you. Your big homies like,
Yo, what is Jack gonna do? I run laps and use while you're seasonal like the flu is. I run laps and uses while you're seasonal like the flu is. A cornucopia of clues is what my juice is. Remove is the blues is. Wait, hold on. I influence the niggas that influence you. Your big homie is like, yo, what is Jack gonna do? I swim laps and uses while you're seasonals like the flu is. A cornucopia of clues like a cornucopia of clues that my jewels removes the blues. I don't know. Fuck it. I wrote this shit. I'm gonna get that shit. It's just a couple of bars. I just like that first bar. I influence the niggas that influence you. Your big homie. Like, yo, what is Jack gonna do? I swim laps and use. Nobody's gonna get that. If it's not that you don't fuck with me, you can't fuck with me. I'm exclusive. Leave you on E, so be easy. Niggas ruthless. I'm a winner, always been a champion. You on the lose list. Your face red, cause slapping bitch ass niggas the new movement. Woo! I do this. The niggas you came with a shame, your whole crew pissed. I'm the black dragon of the sky. Call me toothless. I'm nasty with it. Loogie on the mic, I have to this. I radiate and feel the spectrum of the electrum. I can't explain, but it feels like I could recon your whole collection. This only your mic check, son. Only on set stun. This only a little bit of the skills. I kept tons. Your whole style's dry. We be the wet ones. My currency's God. Yours is just wet ones. What? What up, KC? It's not you don't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. I'm exclusive. Leave you on E, so be easy. Niggas ruthless. I'm a winner, always been a champion. You on the lose list. Your face red, cause slapping bitch ass niggas the new movement. Woo! I do this. The niggas you came with the shame, your whole crew pissed. I'm the black dragon of the sky. Call me toothless. I'm nasty with it. Loogie on the mic, I hot to this. I radiate and feel the spectrum of the electrum. I can't explain it, but I feel like I could retcon your whole collection. It's only a mic check, son. Only on set stun. This only a little bit of my skills. I kept tons. Your whole style's dry. We be the wet ones. My currency's God. Yours is just wet ones. Let's go. Let's go. I'm nasty with it. I loogie on the mic. I hot to this. I radiate and feel the spectrum of the electrum. I can't explain it, but I feel like I could retcon your whole collection. This only a mic check, son. Nah, I'm elite, for real, for real. Not even bragging. Like, for real, I'm elite. For real, for real. I'm elite, for real, for real. It's not you don't fuck with me. It's that you can't fuck with me. I'm exclusive. I leave you on E, so be easy. Niggas ruthless. I'm a winner. Always been a champion. You on the lose list. Your face red, cause slapping bitch ass niggas is the new movement. Woo! I do this. The niggas you came with a shame, your whole crew pissed. Oh, God. Your whole crew pissed. I'm the black dragon of the sky. Call me Toothless. I'm nasty with it. I loogie on the mic. I hot to this. I radiate, and niggas, see, I didn't say shit I know niggas ain't gonna get, but fuck it. I radiate and feel the spectrum of the electrum. I can't explain it, but I feel like I could retcon your whole collection. This is only a mic check, son. Fuck out of here. I literally have too many skills to be a scammer. Literally. I have too many different talents. Literally. If you don't like me, you don't like me. But I got too many different talents. Literally. Maybe you think I'm terrible at some of them, but I'm still have the talent. My glow be like, you can't fuck around, my soul be right. Demons hold these likes. Fiends hold these mics. I don't need a code D right. So when I assassinate the foe, I don't need to tell the police right. That's how my character go. Do, show. I'ma claim to bring brains to the show while you do, show. Oh, also, I'm kicking different styles almost every time, am I not? You talking about the red hat that I always wear? What's up with the red hat that I wear almost every show? That's what you asking me? I don't know what's up with it. I don't even think they sell these anymore, by the way. I don't know. The store that I bought it from stopped selling these when I bought it. So I just make sure that I bought a whole bunch. So because I like them. What we talking about? Put it in the chat. I'm the spark that started the fire. They all enemies. If he die, he die. Fuck a survivor. Incendiary memories requiring penalties. Kids who freeze when they 10 to 3. Headlights, Venaki. Full moon present in symmetry on bended knee. You couldn't win with alternate versions of 10 of me. When I get bored, I move on to bigger feed. Give you a win, but with a nigga, please. Trophies, the in-betweens. I move on to bigger means. Killer scene, remain in the... Trophies, the in-betweens, I move on to bigger means. Killer scene, recording the car, tape around the limousine. I toss them in dirty toilet water through porcelain. I just said that I grabbed the nigga and threw the nigga through the toilet. Come on, man. Like, if I'm not being imaginatively saying shit, niggas is just saying shit that rhyme. I'm literally saying shit. I literally just said that I threw a nigga through a toilet. I used the fucking toilet and then I grabbed the nigga and threw the nigga through the dirty toilet. So I literally I just literally said that. Killer scene, recording the car, tape around the limousine. I toss him in dirty toilet water through porcelain. When they coughing, there's turd shooting out of their orifice. So when they're talking, you can tell it's my sauce they offering. Next time, take the dick out of your mouth before talking salty shit. Come on, man. I hear niggas saying those ain't bars, though. I hear people saying those ain't bars, though. Toss them through turd. Toss them through dirty toilet water through porcelain. When they coughing, there's turd shooting out of their orifice. So when they're talking, you could tell it's my sauce they offering. Next time, take the dick out of your mouth before talking salty shit. Oh, I was just rapping. I'm not battling nobody with on here. I just seen what the dude is just saying words that rhyme together. What the fuck would I battle him for? No disrespect. No disrespect intended, but you just saying words that just rhyme. What the fuck would I battle somebody? Somebody, Yeah, sure. I already took the L. Why not? Those people that be in here stalking me really ruined a lot of the fun that would have been had. I'm not talking about the trolls. I'm talking about the stalkers. They tried to play. They tried to play the bro. I told my dad, you got all the lines fucked up. But shout out to you. You know some of the words in the lines. The cindery memories requiring remedies. We send everybody is not out to get me. I know a couple of people that are. No, those are the people that keep coming in the chat. They all out to get me. They all out to get me. Everybody isn't out to get me. That is what they convinced me. I don't know. I don't even know it's the latest thing people have been convinced about me, but fuck it. I figured out how to solve the problem I needed solved, so I don't even care. If it's solved like I think it's gonna be solved, then I'm just gonna be moved closer to be able to do the things that I want to do or need to do. Well, I want to do because there's things that I want to do, and then people gonna be like, "Oh shit, Jack! Oh shit!" So all of this time, Jack was telling so he was really trying to do those things he was saying he was trying to do all of this time. Oh shit! I thought he was bullshitting. Like, nah, it really was. Oh wow, Jack Whip start putting mad people on. Oh shit, he really was. Yeah. So all of this time he could have been doing this 2 years ago. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to that shit. Yeah, you could talk about Takashi. Put him up. What you got to say about him? Whatever y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. We ain't near 130 minutes yet. When we get to around 130 minutes, that's when I'm like, well, usually when you get it like 120 minutes, that's when I'm like, let's see how good the show is going. But I'm enjoying myself just talking about whatever the bullshit is that's coming up. Why people acting like Benzino didn't leave marry men and now down with the marry men? I don't know, man. Shout out to Benzino. All I gotta say is this. I always thought the dude was gay. So I don't know. Y'all be making fun of niggas for being gay. I always thought the nigga was gay. How did y'all not think Benzino was gay? I don't understand. I always thought the nigga was gay. And I'm not capping. I always thought he was gay. I didn't understand why he was so mad at Eminem. That's one of the reasons why I thought he was gay. Whenever I see a man really mad at another man for no reason, I just usually assume that they're gay. That's what women do. That's literally what women do. When women like a dude that don't like them, they hate that nigga sometimes. It's literally a tactic that women do. So when I see a dude that's just hating on another man for no reason whatsoever, I assume the nigga's gay. What up, D Candy Man? Am I lying though? Tell me where the lie at. Isn't that what women do? If a woman like a dude and then that dude is not reciprocating that shit back the way that she want him to, she gonna be mean to that nigga. It's the same thing. So once I saw freaking Benzino constantly going at Eminem, I just assumed he was gay. I just didn't care. They didn't think nothing about. I think most of these niggas be gay. I just don't care. It's not my business. What the fuck do I care? If it's not like if you don't make it public and we can make jokes about it, then I don't care. If it goes public and there's no reason to make jokes, there's no reason to report on it. I'm just gonna report on it. There's some kind of like what's going on with Buckarella. Like now we got Snow Zeno over here. We got the Disney princesses over here. I'm telling you what it is. These dudes, that's why I keep trying to tell y'all, these grown men on the internet, a lot of these dudes is gay. I keep trying to tell you that. I don't know why y'all don't get it. A lot of these grown men on the internet is gay. That's why they on YouTube making videos back and forth at each other. Those is love messages. They doing kisses and hugs. Those X's and O's. I'm trying to tell you. They over there loving and kissing each other. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, Snow Zeno got caught in the Red Roof Inn. Who came up with that shit? Who was that? Was that the shout out to the super producer. The super producer came up with that shit, right? Yeah, these guys is the Disney princesses over here. You got Buckarella, you got Snow Zeno. Snow Z. I was hoping to get a Snow White one with him specifically because he's light skinned, and I'm assuming the next one is gonna probably be a dark skinned guy. Oh man. Snow Zeno. So that was good by the super producer Mike Jones. Shout out to the super producer Mike Jones. Shout out to Mop. Shout out to the shout out to Little Mop Top. Yeah, he's Disney Princess. That's what we doing, right? When I make a video about Benzino, it is not gonna say Benzino. It's gonna say Snow Zeno somewhere on the fucking thing. And Buckarella. Yes. That's what we got. We got Buckarella, we got Snow Zeno. It's not because they're gay. It's because these dudes are 100% pretending that they're not. And at the same time, I bet you if given the opportunity, they would make fun of the people in the LGBTQ community, which they are a part of. So therefore, we're going to say these things. Shout out to those guys. The Buckarella and the Snow Zeno. She Snow Zeno showed up and shit. There'd be like little birds around and shit. That nigga got little birds chirping and shit flying everywhere he go. Because you know, fucking the forest animals love Snow White. So he got them little birds and everything everywhere he goes. Shout out to Snow Zeno. It's hilarious. Yeah, so that's why I be getting on them. Factual statement. That's why I get on them. I get on them for those purposes. That's it. Try to say all of the jokes. Shout out to D Candyman. I'm assuming that this is an area code drop with the 617 area code drop. D Candyman pulls up into the saloon. He walks up to the bartender. He says, "Let me get your strongest drink." Bartender says, "We got this thing. It's called gasoline." D Candyman says, "Okay, I'll just take some whiskey." Bartender pours him a shot of whiskey. D Candyman turns around. He looks at the saloon. He says, "I likes it here." Shout out to D Candyman pulling up to the saloon. Who's next? Who's next, you rat bastards? Who pulling up to the saloon? I told y'all saloon open. That said $6.17. That didn't say $617. That's what you tried to do? I said 617. What did I say? I didn't say 617. What did I say? This shit is not showing me your thing. I gotta wait a second. What the fuck is going on with this shit? I don't understand what you're trying to say, D. Candyman, who this? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong app. I was looking at the wrong app. I'm over here like, what the fuck? Man, then now I don't know what he's trying to say. Oh, yeah, no, I called out 617, right? I called out 617. I don't know what he's trying to say. I'm just trying not to. I don't be understanding sometimes. I think he's trying to say it was supposed to be $617, but I'm assuming that's not what it was supposed to be. So I don't understand. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand. I read the damn comment like 3 times. I need you to put me on the game, homie. Let's see what we're talking about. I've smoked earlier. I tell y'all what, this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, I called 617. I don't understand what the whole issue was. It probably was not an issue. It probably was not an issue. Tekashi Shotty. What about them? What about them specifically? I mean, like what? Like that's a broad statement. Like what about? Is there anything specifically you wanna address? Like that's a pretty broad statement. It's like saying what y'all want to talk about, and you say Earth. I'm like, okay, we're gonna start. Just give me a continent. Oh, the Tekashi finesse. Oh yeah, so no, I'm saying Tekashi led Shotty to believe that he was his manager. So a lot of the things that Shotty was doing, Shotty thought was doing under the auspice of being Tekashi's manager. He had that understanding, or he had that thought that he was Tekashi's manager. So a lot of the things that was did, Shotty really thought he was in the right. So that's why I think that that's why it's like it's just too bad Shotty and his people didn't decide to want to talk about what happened rather than, you know, they really wanted to conceal everything. They didn't really want to speak. I guess they didn't want to hurt Shotty, right? So they was like, let's say nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But that didn't work in their benefit, because while they're busy saying nothing, Tekashi's side, y'all don't understand how much information was put out there that was spit. This is how come I know the Young Dolph situation, a lot of that shit that people are reporting about is wrong. Because when we was covering the Tekashi case, I can't explain to you how much bad information people were sending me. I had people sending me shit that was not true, and then getting mad at me for not reporting it. Do you get what I'm saying? I had people sending me shit that was not true and then getting pissed at me for not reporting it. Even after it was obvious that it wasn't true. They just wanted me to push shit out into the universe. And I wasn't. And I'm telling you that Shotty's side wasn't contacting me. So obviously you know what the information was. So you get what I'm saying. The Art of D Glasses, bro, you ain't rapping. Keep it up, and I'm going to time you out. Dad. I didn't have it on live chat. I couldn't see everything. I don't know what that dude is doing. He just is a waste of time. I'm not paying him no attention. Yo, they literally didn't even show me his fucking YouTube didn't even show me his comment. I had to change what I was looking at to live chat to see his comment. YouTube didn't even show me his comment. So that says a lot. That says a lot. No, I'm not rapping with that guy. The hell's wrong with you? I don't rap with people that don't respect rap. Like, if it's somebody that, first of all, I don't rap with rappers that run around talking about how other people ain't shit. Other people can't rap. You don't respect rap. I'm not a little kid. I respect rap. I don't go play basketball against niggas that say everybody ain't shit. You don't respect the game. You don't respect the game. I respect my opponents. If I don't respect you, you can't be an opponent of mine. I'll say that again. If I don't respect you, you can't be an opponent of mine. I respect my opponents. There's niggas that want to be my opponents. I respect my opponents. If I don't respect you, you can't be an opponent of mine. So no, I'm not going to be rapping with somebody who I don't think respect hip hop, don't respect rap. I know I can rap. If you hear me rap and say that I'm trash, I know that you would just, why would I battle you? That don't make sense. Why would you compete with a dishonest person where their opinion is going to help weigh into who won or lost? That don't make sense. The person's dishonest. He put my real life in his raps? I don't know. I didn't see it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Kick him. Nah, just kick him. What the fuck are you talking about? Just kick him. This is what I keep trying to explain. I'm not going to get bent out of shape no more because it don't make sense. How can I be the person with the mental health issue if every time I go live, they come to my chat? So I'm not really paying attention to those guys no more. Let them do whatever they want to do. Like that don't make sense. Like I'll be the one. Like, so if you believe I have the mental health issue and they're stalking me, then you might have a mental health issue yourself, to be honest with you. So I don't care what those guys is doing. Let them do whatever they doing, man. They obviously got something wrong with them. See, not even worthy of being my opponent. Hold yourself to a higher standard, yo. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Stop letting people think that they're worthy of being your opponent. Sometimes people not worthy of being your opponent. You understand what I'm saying? That's why these guys is mad. I'm not talking about numbers or nothing. I'm talking about as a person. Why you think they got to talk bad about my character? The people that's bashing my character and lying about me, they know what type of person I am. They know how much it actually does hurt for people to think these negative things about me that's not true. They know what kind of person I am. They know the sacrifices I made in my life. My dude, I was homeless, had nothing. I'm going from hotel and hostel. A nigga said he needed money. I came out of my pocket with hundreds of dollars that I didn't even have, thinking that we could mutually help each other. So don't tell me about what kind of person I am. You understand what I'm saying? So understand the people that come after me and attack me, what kind of people they are. I don't know what any of that means, so I'm just kicking you. Should I just kick them? I don't know any of that, whatever the fuck that meant. I'm going to unkick them. That probably didn't mean anything. I'm just on edge. Well, they've won. I mean, they've convinced everybody to stop coming to the chat. Nobody does any drops anymore. So they, as far as they're concerned, they won. I'd have to pull another rabbit out of the hat somehow, right? So I gotta hope God blesses me. I gotta pull a rabbit out of a hat, right? I've lost everybody in my community is left, right? Right? So except for a couple of you guys, right? Everybody's left. I have abandonment issues. Remember, I was abandoned when I was 8 years old, so I got issues. I got issues with abandonment. That's a fact. Well, I don't got issues with abandonment, but I handle it the way that I handle it. So I gotta pull a hat out of. I gotta pull a rabbit out of the hat somehow. I've done it numerous times before. There's no reason not to believe that I wouldn't do it again. I don't know. I make members only, but it don't matter because the whole thing is that people the whole thing is that they just don't want people to do drops. Don't nobody do drops now, whether it's members only or whether it's not. So they win. Like this isn't a I could do anything about it. You understand? This is just I just come on and I just do my show. And it is what it is. This is just what it is. I'd rather die than give my enemy what they want. So I'm not gonna whatever it is that they trying to get me to do, I'm not gonna do it. So it don't matter. So fuck it. Did these niggas all get kicked off of a tour or something? I don't understand what happened. They got these basketball niggas that I watch on IG. They used to go around doing this shit with this league thing, and all of a sudden now none of them don't play with them niggas no more. I don't know what the fuck happened. Oh, my fault. When I think shit ain't gonna work, I just stop caring. Um, yeah, when I think shit ain't gonna work, I just stop caring. I got a part of me. Just that's I start thinking about just other shit. What I gotta get. I think shit ain't gonna work. I just be like, fuck it. I'll be on it like that. What y'all want to talk about if we're gonna stay on? We got at least 6 more minutes. What y'all want to talk about? Oh, make the members only. It felt like the channel had more viewers than. No, what happened is that I made it members only, right? But this is what it looked like happened. I don't know if this is what happened, but this is what it looked like happened. I made it members only, and some of the people who were members were upset that I made it members only, so they stopped actually fucking with me. Like they had an issue. Like a couple of people. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't know what that was about. And it wasn't just some random niggas that I didn't know. It was people who's been in the chat before. So I don't know what to do. That's why I keep trying to tell you. Everything I do, I don't know what to do. Everything I do that makes sense, that work for other people, I got people behind the scenes working so hard against me. So no matter what I do, they just never stop. ton of them, and it's one of me. Shout out to Oceanic with the $5 drop. He says, "What does the five fingers say to the face?" Oceanic Vibes pulls up into the saloon. He walks inside. He has all of his scuba gear on. This is the 1860s, remember. He walks in the saloon with all of his scuba gear on. In the middle of the saloon is basically in the middle of the desert, damn near. He walks in the saloon. He comes inside. He says, "Let me get a sarsaparilla." As the bartender gives him a sarsaparilla. He puts his snorkel in his mouth and he pours the sarsaparilla in the top of the snorkel. Shout out to Oceanic Vibes pulling up to the saloon. Nah, but I'm saying, so I know whatever it is that I do next, it's gonna be a good idea. Somebody else is gonna use it and it's gonna work for them, but it's not gonna work for me. Shout out to Oceanic Vibes. He turns back to he says, "Another drop for the haters." Oceanic Vibes turns back around. He looks at the bartender. He says, "Can I get a double?" Bartender says, "You know what? We got all of the doubles for you." He says, "You know what, my brother? We appreciate your patronage." He gets a big ass mug. He says, "Here." He pours him a whole bunch of sarsaparilla in the mug. Sarsaparilla is just soda, by the way. Then he gives him a couple of shots of whiskey and he says, "This is on the house." Shout out to Oceanic Vibes, drinking his sarsaparilla and his whiskey through the top of his snorkel. But it is what it is, though. It's nothing to think about. It's nothing to worry about. But I'm just saying, like, it's nothing to think about. It's nothing to worry about. I don't think there's no YouTuber on the internet that is as closely scrutinized as me. And I'm not even talking about the stuff that I talk about. I'm just saying, just in general. I don't have nobody. I don't think there's nobody on the internet that is having people do what they're doing to me that is happening to them. I don't think there's nobody on the internet. I think most people would have already killed themselves. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I already see some people we're about to kick. I'm just going to kick them. Just for the hell of it. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Shout out to Oceanic Vibes with the $5 drop. Dropping all of the stickers over here. He said, "That's a whole mic drop for you rat bastards." He says, "I'm going to go over there on the stage." Oceanic Vibes. He's walking through the saloons like this. He got his cup in his hand. He's talking with his whole slurred words, but you could barely hear what his words are saying because it's coming out the top of the snorkel. Because as he's talking, he's still got a snorkel in his mouth. He's walking out through the saloon. He's pouring some of the whiskey through the top of the snorkel. He's like, "Where the ladies?" Bartender says, "You've had a couple of drinks. We got some ladies upstairs. You could go hang out if you want." Shout out to Oceanic Vibes. He says, "I'm going to get wet in the desert." I be laughing about stupid shit. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We almost at an hour and a half. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm gonna play some basketball with my brother tomorrow. So that's gonna be fun. I don't usually get to hang out with and have somebody to talk to. So that's gonna be stupid though. I'm gonna enjoy myself tomorrow. What I picked this up to look at. I know I like being alone though. When you're alone, you don't gotta argue with nobody. So I like being alone. You around people, you might have to argue over stupid shit that don't make no sense. Yeah, so if I'm alone, I don't gotta argue about stupid shit. Have peace. How come we haven't seen Lil Durk go to trial? I have no idea why Lil Durk hasn't gone to trial yet for that gun case that he has in Atlanta. People just absolutely forgot that that shit exists. But I do know when you have a lot of money, you can keep having your lawyers go to court and file paperwork for this and paperwork for that and paperwork for that and paperwork for that and paperwork for that and put shit off forever. I do know that that happens. And if somebody, like if the, you know, the person that got shot or the DA or somebody isn't really complaining, the judge, you just keep putting the shit off and, you know, take care of the stuff that people want expedited. He even got caught shooting a gun and didn't even get locked up for around a gun. Just spooky. But then again, remember, that's Atlanta. Allegedly he was robbing a dude. Him and King Vaughn was allegedly robbing a dude. I don't know if he was robbing a dude or not, but allegedly he was robbing a dude. And what ended up happening was he shot the guy, and the guy ended up living, apparently. So they have an actual witness. So I have no idea what's going on with that case. The guy got shot and he's alive. So I don't know what's going on with that case. You gotta ask those guys. I have zero idea about what's going on with that. None of that shit makes any sense to me. But like I said before, well, first of all, Atlanta just has different laws. And I'm pretty sure that the gun violence is as at such a level down there that what he's in trouble for might be less than what others are in trouble for. Like they're like, hey, we gotta let some of these guys go. Well, let that guy go. His guy didn't die. So I mean, I don't know what to tell you. To be honest with you. There's a studio thing tomorrow. I should probably go. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna go hang out with this guy tomorrow, my brother. I'd rather do that. And also, I don't know if the studio thing is in where it's at. I don't know if it's in New York or if it's in Philly. I don't know where it's at. If it's in Philly, I definitely can't make it. If it's in New York, maybe. I gotta get out and do stuff. Like, niggas got shit they be wanting me to be a part of, but I don't be wanting to. I don't go. Various different reasons. Yeah, a lawyer could extend the case. All they gotta do is keep filing motions, right? You file motions, you keep getting the court caught up. Because in the other, you file a motion, in the other side, they gotta go and they gotta, you know, they gotta have time to prepare, right? So that's what you do. Keep filing motion, they keep pushing the court date back. So that's what could be happening. That's what would be happening. I'm not 100% sure. I have no idea. It's not weak though. It's definitely not Reggie. I wouldn't care if it was, though. Maybe I would. I probably would. I don't know. I'm not a weed aficionado. I be having some harebrained scheme. Them shits be working, though. And I have a new harebrained scheme, and I think it's going to work. I hope it works. If it doesn't work, I'm in trouble. I believe it's going to work. I don't even think it was. I think it was something came to me. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I don't want to ask me nothing that's of pop culture. I know the people in here that want to ask me about my personal life. I know that they're here. I don't want to ask me nothing about pop culture. I keep telling y'all, it's not the... I don't know what to say. I don't know. Like, every time I do something good, something bad happens to me. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. I just want to go back to when I could just do nice stuff and then, you know, either nothing happen or something not bad happen. Like, nowadays when I do nice things, bad things happen. And then, I don't know. I mean, I'm grateful. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think the Nipsey case went away. I think we just stopped reporting on it for the most part. I think that I think we just stopped reporting on it for the most part. That shit got dangerous over there, man. Them niggas ain't playing. I think we just stopped reporting on it. I don't really see nobody really reporting on it. The only person that I see talking about is Tanique. Is that his name? Tanique? I think his name is Tanique. I see him talking about it periodically, but I don't really see nobody talking about it. I don't think nobody think that guy's gonna get off. I think everybody expects that that guy's gonna get all of the years. So I think that's just not something that we really focus on. Oh, you got to you had to get a public defender. He had the dude. His name started with a D. I forgot his name, but he was gonna be his lawyer, and then he started getting death threats and shit. And he was like, "Look, I ain't got time for this. I got a family at home. I was gonna try to help you, son, but ain't shit I could do." That's crazy. Niggas start getting death threats. It was like, nah. Yeah, the OJ prosecutor. That's a fact. Niggas start getting death threats. It was like, nah, we ain't doing this, nigga. He's not doing this. You better get up out of here. Chris Darden, right? Chris Darden, right? I think that's his name, Chris Darden. I got to play some basketball today. I got outside. I got some exercise in. I really miss exercise so bad. Somebody was like, yo, you should have went and got a part-time job instead of going and getting exercise. And I'm like, see, that's the thing that's wrong with the world. When people see that, that's the thing that's wrong with the world. I'm going to tell you what's wrong with the world, right? Literally, I'm a YouTube personality. Me getting a job is me going on a podcast. Me getting a job is me going and getting an acting gig. Me getting a job is not me going down to fucking and CVS. That's not me getting a job. So you got to understand how people be trying to get you to think. You understand what I'm saying? People always want you to think less. People always want you to move backwards in life. They don't ever want you to move forwards. Well, I'm not going to say all people, but pay attention to the people. Some people want you to move backwards in life. They don't want you to move forwards. Me getting a job is me going to get an acting gig. Me going to get a job is me going to getting on a podcast. Me going to get a job is me getting some sponsorship deals. That's me getting a job. Me getting a job is not me going down to fucking Home Depot. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was retarded. Oh, wow. The fact that he missed that shot was crazy. And that's why I practice. I'm going to tell you what I think happened to Homeboy. He had a problem catching the ball and getting into a shooting pocket. That's why one of the main things I practice is getting the ball into my shooting pocket. Yeah, he had a problem getting the ball into his shooting pocket. He had a problem getting it up to getting. That's why one of the main things I practice is getting the ball into my shooting pocket and getting it up and out. And that's why people be watching me practice. They be like, "Yo, you missing this shot? You missing it? And you don't even know what I'm out here doing. You just watching. You don't know shit. Copy. You don't even know how I work out. You don't know how I practice. You don't know how I train. You just see. You go to the park. You try to make every single shot. So then when me and you play against each other, you gotta be wide open. Me, I gotta have 2 or 3 people on me. I'm gonna get to the basket. We training for 2 different things, homie. You training to hit wide open shots. I'm training that defender might be a really good defender. He might be on me like glue. He might be Pat Beverly out this bitch. Yeah, the defender might be Pat Beverly out this bitch. I might have to get slick with it. That's what I'm practicing for. I'm training for that. You training to hit wide open shots. Shout out to you. I don't know what LeBron trains for. I don't think LeBron actually trains for basketball moves. I think LeBron just trains to stay in shape, and I'm not mad at him for that. What, like, LeBron, especially early in his career, he didn't really have basketball moves. He just had a get you on his hip, and then he's strong, so he's gonna get to the basket. Yeah, LeBron passes it more than he shoots to win. That's a fact. I don't pass in the end of the game that much. The other parts of the game, I pass a lot because I don't really care. Like, I'm not really out there to say I'm the best. I'm out there to have a good time. And it's really dope when you win and everybody on the team feel like they're a part of the victory. Like, that's dope. I feel fun. That's dope. I don't know what to say. That's why football is just so rewarding mentally to you. Like, to your football gives you social endorphin rush. The endorphins, the shit that make you feel good, right? Football gives you such a rush. Football gives you such a rush. It's crazy. Like, mentally, football is just crazy. It gives you such a fucking rush. So that's why people play football. I'm telling you. When you get that win, you get so pumped up. You get so, like, I can't explain. Like, because you all that hard work. Remember, you play 1 game a week in football. It's not basketball where you play like 2, 3 games a week in the NFL or any other time. In football, any league, anything like that you playing 1 a week. You practicing a whole week to play 1 game. I don't think some people get that. You practicing a whole week to play 1 game. Yeah, I played Pop Warner. I'm happy I stopped playing. I'm happy that I'm not a gotta do something to make, like, I'm happy I'm not one of those people that, oh man, I gotta do this to show somebody something. I'm you know what I'm saying, like, to prove to other people. I'm happy I'm not one of those guys because I could have got really hurt. Because I know some kids that was like that and they got hurt. I just wasn't like that. I'm just not like that. I grew up by myself. I don't feel like I need to prove you anything. If I already think it, I already think it. Like, if I already think I'm good at something, I don't got to prove to you I'm good at it. If you don't believe I'm good at it, well, then probably just no matter what I'm gonna do, you ain't not gonna believe me no matter what I'm gonna do. So fuck it. Don't believe me. Shout out to you. Every hit is like a car accident with how big people are. In football, yeah, no. Okay, so see, this is the problem. People don't understand. Everybody is thinking about the big hits, but the real problem is those little small hits, those micro concussions, the small taps, constant hits, constant hits, constant hits. It don't have to be hard. It's just they're constant all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Now imagine if you a linebacker and you play 35 plays and you're active. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to be involved in at least 15 collisions. You understand what I'm saying? How many other times are you going to have jumped into the fray? You understand what I'm saying? Now imagine you a lineman. You can hit every play. Every play, you in the other guy's helmet on the line, smack. You understand what I'm saying? This is micro concussions being caused. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a whole nother thing. And yes, I can talk about that because that's literally something that I believe I did a video on it at one point or another. I generally we used to cover sports a lot over here, but people wasn't watching the sports videos, so I stopped doing them. No, well, no. You know who don't get paid enough? Running backs. Running backs is don't get paid enough. A running back's whole entire job is to get the ball and go get hit. A running back does not get paid enough. And then on top of that, they don't want to pay running backs in general because running backs also is the position that breaks down the quickest. So you'll have a person come into the league as a running back and they'll play on a rookie contract and they'll get rookie scale. And then no matter how good they play, they're at rookie scale, whatever the case is. And now their next contract that they get might be like in their fourth year. I think it's something like that in the NFL, right? Like their fourth year is going to be their next contract. So now if on their next contract, if they don't get a good contract on their next contract, they just play they didn't make any money. You understand what I'm saying? And then on top of that, that running back is just not a position where generally you give a lot of money to because the wear and tear on a running back only has a few good years, generally speaking. That's why another reason why they was real upset when Barry Sanders retired, because Barry Sanders wasn't even hurt. Barry Sanders just retired because he got tired of losing. And probably the wear and tear. He's a running back, man. His wear and tear is incredible. Adrian Peterson. Well, Adrian Peterson, okay, so there's running backs that got big contracts. Don't get it confused, but it's more running backs that don't get the contracts they deserve. That's the point that I'm making. There's running backs that got big contracts, but there's way more running backs that don't get the contracts they deserve. You understand? Because by the time you know, it's time for them to sign their contracts or whatever the case is, they might have had all their best years 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Running back is the type of position that you might be only have like 2 or 3 good years. And then there's the other running backs where you might be incredible because you're that incredible. And the next thing you know, injury. There's a lot of wear and tear, man. Running back is the if your kid wants to play football, don't let him go be a running back. They don't get paid enough because they're just considered to be expendable. Name me one time that a running back carried a football team to the Super Bowl. Exactly. One of the greatest running backs of all time didn't even get a touchdown when he went into the Super Bowl. On Walter Payton, he didn't even get a touchdown. He didn't even get a touchdown. Refrigerator Perry got a touchdown, but he didn't get a touchdown. Shout out to Walter Payton. Sweetness. That was Black Sean name. That's what they used to call him at Rucker. Yeah, shout out to both Sweetnesses, I guess. Shout out to Walter Payton, Sweetness. That nigga shit was retarded. And then he'll run you over. He'll truck you. fuck. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what I saw him do a lot of times, and this is something that when I could tell a running back is just dangerous, dangerous. When they put the quick step on you and then get you to fuck your feet up and then hit you, bam. That's when I be like, yeah, he be head hunting. That running back, he be wanting to. That's when because you do that when you want to hit the when you want to hit the linebacker. You know, sometimes you want to hit the guy for whatever the case might be. So they run the play out that way, and when you get your opportunity, if you could get him to mess his feet up where he don't got good foot in it, when you hit him, he gonna catch the whole collision. You going downhill, right? Shout out to Mark Bavaro. I'm gonna tell you about a story real quick, football story. So Mark Bavaro is a tight end for the New York Giants in the 1980s, right? He's looked like Rambo, literally looked like Rambo. I'm not even joking. Mark Bavaro. So the Giants are playing, right? He's the tight end. The Giants are playing a game. It's the end of the game. The game's almost over. The clock is about to end. They got the ball. Mark Bavaro turns to Phil Simms. Mark Bavaro don't talk. He never talks. He does not ever talk. And that's why Phil Simms said that this was, whoever was telling the story was like, that's why this was something. What's up, your boy Jimmy Belcher? Salute. He said, sup, Frost. He said, dude turned to Simms and asked him to run a play because he wanted to hit a linebacker one more time. This guy's an offensive player. So they ran the play. He hit the guy again. Mark Bavaro. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me see if y'all... because, see, y'all might not know who Mark Bavaro is. Hold on. Might not know who Mark Bavaro is. Let me show you something. Okay, so this is Mark Bavaro. Okay, versus Jerry Rice right there. This Mark Bavaro. That's him. That's Mark Bavaro. That is what y'all should know. Because I'm telling you who he is. Hold on, I'm going to show it to you again. Because I'm telling you who he is. Hold on, this is a better angle. It's a different angle. Because I'm telling you who he is, but I don't know if you really understand. So that's Mark Bavaro. He was out running. He was out tight end. He's the reason why till this day, when I play football games, I still throw to my tight end a lot. He's the reason. Because when I used to play what's the name of that game? Because when I used to play Tecmo Bowl, I used to throw it to him all the time, right there when he used to break across the field. Boom. Mark Bavaro. Trying to see if we can find another Mark Bavaro clip real quick before I let y'all go. Oh, they go a one-handed touchdown. They go a real quick clip. Shout out to Mark Bavaro. Check this out. He got hands. One hand. Hands. Wait, one hand and he pulled it in. Shout out to that shit. Mark Bavaro. That was a good pass from fucking Phil Simms. That was on the money. How the fuck was he open like that though? I guess they blew coverage. Hold on, they blew coverage? Did they blow coverage? Yeah. Yeah, blew coverage. Safety. That was a safety sport. Blew coverage. Yeah, fuck him up, bro. Tell Teen I said hi. He's the reason why to this day I still, when I play football games, the way my offense is created is from the 1980s freaking Giants, and from the strategy that we used to use when I used to play football actually. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what all this shit is. Once again, I want to say this again. For anybody who has had any problem with at any, what up, Almond Brown? For anybody that believe that is not the real Almond Brown, your shit still got an M there, homie. Your shit still got an M there. That's not even the real Almond Brown. Anyway, so for the people that I might have had, I'm not trying to argue with nobody. I don't want no beef with nobody. If me and you have had a misunderstanding before previously, I don't want no problems with it. I forget about it. Told you that wasn't the real club. Almond Brown. Okay, one. I don't know what you're talking about. Get out of here. No, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. I told you I was the fake Almond Brown off the rip. Don't fall for it. All people want you to do is to go on Clubhouse so them and their 3 friends or their 4 friends that they already planned on attacking you and jumping you and getting into an argument with you. I'm literally trying my best to stay out of toxic situations. So, yeah, why would I go on Clubhouse? That doesn't make sense. That would be the opposite of what I want to do with my life. Like, yo, I want to get out of all of the toxic situations as possible. And they're like, yo, where you headed? I'm headed to the waste removal station. Right to where all of the toxicity exists. No, nigga, I'm okay. They had some dude on there that was faking like he was me with my voice. So I don't know what they got planned for me. So I just decided to stay away from that place. Nah, they had some dude with like some fake voice thing, like he's doing my voice. So that's why I assume that that's what they're doing. They're probably recording fake recordings, like I'm saying things, and that's probably why there's people that's mad at me, and I don't know why they're mad at me. So I'm just like, I don't know. So that's why I keep trying to say. I gotta think of a way to win that don't got nothing to do with nothing, that nobody is doing with nowhere with nothing, that nobody could get involved, that nobody could mess up. So I gotta go do something that has something to do with me and nothing else, and I got a plan. Oh, I don't know about the Trump thing. I wasn't caught up on that. I'm gonna let y'all go though. Everybody have a good night. Enjoy yourselves. Pretty soon I'm gonna be in here with like 2 or 3 people, but I'm gonna still be in here. Well, all of our propaganda is crazy. Russian propaganda is crazy. American propaganda is just as crazy, to be honest with you. All of this propaganda is crazy, to be honest with you. But it's the way of the world. I'm going to let y'all go. Like, comment, subscribe. Well, I'm really just letting y'all go because I'm hungry. I want to go eat. I'm not going to say anything is worse Propaganda is propaganda. But propaganda is propaganda. I'm not going to say either is worse, you know. Some may affect us more than others, right? I'm not going to say one is worse than the other. It's propaganda is propaganda. It's which one is affecting you, I guess, you know? No, I didn't. I'll look right now. Hold on. I didn't get it. I'm looking right now. Send it again right now. I don't got it. Did you put your name on it? Wait, hold on. Is this you? You was telling me about something about being first in line to something? Say something in the chat right now and say something on the text right now. I think this is, you said you sent it today, right? Okay. No, I guess this is, no, I just got it. Do you got any information on the thing? No, I didn't. Oh shit. No, I just got it right now. Hold on. I don't got you. Okay. No, I just got it. I didn't even know about that. You just put me on the game right now. You just put me on the game right now. I didn't even know about that. Yeah, I'm just getting off because I'm kind of hungry. I want to go eat. I'm not even going to lie to you. This shit is crazy. I don't understand. I got this thing I'm looking at. This shit don't make sense. I gotta ask. I gotta. Anyway, it's time to eat. I'm hungry as shit. Like, comment, subscribe. If you got anybody in your house still awake, give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they still here. Also, when you wake up in the morning, one of the first things you want to do is drink water. So please make sure you get some water in your system. One of the best things you can have on an empty stomach. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification for game. Join. Fucking hungry as shit. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids. Hug the kids. That's all I got. I'm out. Check y'all later.